Who are you? What is the purpose of your life? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? These are some questions which we have heard so many times, reflected so many times in our life, but still something which we find very difficult to answer. Do you know why? The reason is very simple. These are not just mere questions, but are sensitive pointers to yourself, your own life choices, and more importantly, your identity. Hello everyone, this is Rinsen from Journey to Optimism, and today we try to untie some strings of our thoughts around the importance of our own identity. The Oxford Dictionary defines identity as the fact of being who or what a person is. It's that simple. Who you are is your own identity. Do you know what is not simple? You're not born into this world with any identity for you. You not just came into this world empty-handed, but with also no identity for you. As you live, you can pick up any identity for you, but when you came into this world, you don't have any identity. You might be thinking, why am I telling all this? Well, it's very important. We are living in a world which shouts out loud that the ideal identity of a person should be a list of perfections. We are living in a world which shouts out loud that a set of wow adjectives is more important than the nouns. Let me explain. When I was recently having a conversation with a friend of mine who was searching a girl to get married, so I was like kind of pulling his leg in a funny way, and I was asking him, man, what kind of girl you want to marry? He gave back me an immediate reply, almost surprising me, saying like, I want a beautiful, gorgeous, well-mannered, settled, and his list was going on. So I was like, man, hold on, you are giving me a huge list. You didn't even mention the word girl in your reply, but you are giving me this huge list of adjectives. But he went on, added few more adjectives to it, and he was like, I want a beautiful, cute, settled, and a good looking girl. This would have been a most likely answer many of us would have given, knowingly or unknowingly, if we were in the situation of my friend. Today we are like, even before saying that we should marry a guy or a girl first, which I think is more important, we say all this list of wow adjectives, all this list of perfections, how that person should be. Today's media, entertainment and advertisements have put unto us a fake thinking that the ideal identity of a person should be a list of perfections, like the perfect white skin tone, the perfect body structure, the perfect career, the perfect job, and the list goes on. This is where our identity is questioned when we are not in this perfection list. And don't get me wrong, this is one of the biggest crises which we are all facing today. If we defined ourselves for what we are and not by the perfection list out there, we would never ever had a Black Lives Matter moment. We would never ever have suicides. We would never ever have inferiority complex. We would never ever have inequalities among us. The truth is, there is nothing called perfection in this world. We all do our things in our own way and in our own timeline. That doesn't mean that we are imperfect. The sooner you realize that there is nothing called perfection in this world, the sooner our life is going to be more beautiful. You might be knowing a story about a woman carrying water from a far land to her home every day in 2 pots. On one side, one of her hands, she's a perfect pot with no cracks in it. But the other side, she's a pot with lots and lots of cracks in it. Every day when she reaches her home with the filled water pots, one of her pots is always filled with water till its brink. But the other pot is always left with no water every day. She used to curse her cracked pot, saying that it was not able to hold any water to it and it had no purpose to its sole existence. But as days passed, she noticed something very special in the pot where she was carrying that water. to the side of the path where the cracked pot was being carried, the pot always leaked water to the ground, was putting water to the ground so that that side of the path always had green pastures of grass and beautiful flowers, whereas to the side where the perfect pot was being carried, that side always remained dry and barren. And at the end of the story, the woman understands that all the cracked pots are not bad, because cracked pots can leak water to the ground and make it fertile to grow things. And yes, cracked pots do have an enormous value in the longer run. Are you like the cracked pot from this story with a lot of imperfections? Do not worry, because there will be times when the cracked pots become the lifesavers. There will be times when the neglected rocks become the cornerstones. There will be times when the big becomes small and the small becomes big. See, when you're cooking a delicious meal, the least expensive ingredient in your list may be the salt. But least expense does not equate to least value. You just need to remove the salt out of that meal to know its real value. My dear friends, my message here is that be proud to be that inexpensive salt. Be proud to be that cracked pot if life forces you to be one, because you do have an enormous value. The outside world may not see it, but the only one person who should know your value and respect you is yourself. As an old Spanish proverb goes, if you want to be respected, you must respect yourself. And to respect yourself, you should always remember that being imperfect and being a little bit cracked is always okay. Yes, respect yourself. You do have an enormous value. Embrace your imperfections, because you do have a great purpose.